Hello, today we're going to talk about how to create your own Google Classroom. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is create your own Google account, or if you have one through your school, that's great. I'm already signed in, so I don't have to sign in again. The next thing you're going to want to do is locate this waffle icon right here. This waffle is going to give you access to all of your G Suite. Pretty much anything you need to access, you can get through this waffle. You're going to look for the green chalkboard with the person in the middle. It's labeled Classroom, and you're going to click right there. Now, the first time you open Google Classroom, you're not going to see all these classes. I am a member of some classes, and I do have classes of my own, so yours will not look like this. You will, however, see a plus sign in the top right-hand corner. If you hover over it, it will say Create or Join a Class. You're going to click that, and you're going to create a class. As you can see, it says class name, which is required, the section, and the subject. The only one that's required is the class name. I'm going to name this class Suite for G Suite, and I'm going to go ahead and give it a section, primary, so I know what class I'm accessing. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click create, and in just a minute, it's going to create me a online classroom platform. So here is my classroom. As I mentioned in the instructions, you can select your own theme. If you click select theme, it'll give you some that you might want to use. Some pretty good pictures. I like to go with these ones because they're already there for you. I'm going to click this one. Looks pretty cute to me. I'm just going to change that picture up here. I can also upload my own picture if I'd like to. Now, before I add anything to my stream, I'm going to go to About. Now, over here is this Edit button. If I click that, I'm going to be able to add a class description. I'm going to be able to add any information that I like. I can add the link to my class dojo. I can add the link to the class remind. I can also put access to websites that I want my students to access a lot, such as Extra Math that may not be on your desktop. Anything that you'd like to put in there, you can put in there. So I'm going to put www.extramath.com, and I'm going to save it. Now the link for Extra Math is right there, so my students can always access it. I can also add class material. Now this is going to be an attachment or something that's in my Google Drive already. I can title it, and then I can attach it, and then it'll be there as well. I'm not going to add that right now. Now, you can also see that there's a tab for students and a tab for stream. I'm going to go ahead and click stream. And this is where all of my assignments are going to appear. So it says you can attach material to any post. You can let students view or edit the same material or have their own copy. To add an assignment or to add anything to your content, you would click this plus sign down here, and you're going to see some options. You're going to see reuse post, create question, create assignment, create announcement. All very good options. It just depends on what you're using them for. So if I wanted to create an announcement, I might say for my very first one, welcome to Mrs. Emilio's second grade class. I am so excited to have you here. And then I would click post. As you can see also at the top, I can choose to add this for just all my students or just individual when I have students in here. I'm going to click post. Welcome to Mrs. Emilio's second grade class. I'm so excited to have you here. This is also where an announcement is where I might post a link to a website if it's a very, very hairy website. If it's www.something/12345/UN/edu/pretty princess, you get the picture. I might post it there so that I don't have to tell the kids what it is. I would just say, go to your Google Classroom and click the link. Next, you're going to want to know how to add students. If you click on students up top, on the top left-hand corner, you're going to see class code. If you do that drop-down menu, it's going to say display. And now the students are going to go in and they're going to start just where you started. They're going to sign into their Google account. They're going to click the waffle. They're going to click the Google Classroom. And then instead of create classroom, they're going to click add class. And then it's going to let them add this simple code in, and then they're going to be a part of your classroom. Once that happens, their name will pop up right here in a list. So they can access your stream whenever you want. For today's exercise, we are actually going to do a math quick question. So my question is going to be, Brandon says that 2 times 2 equals 5. Is he correct? Tell me how you know. I want all students. I want it for my Suite for G Suite primary class. I can choose a due date if I'd like. I can choose a topic. I can make topics. Right now I don't have any topics. And then it gives me this option down here. Is it going to be short answer? Is it going to be multiple choice? I'm going to say right now it's multiple choice. And then here you go. Students can reply to each other. Students can edit answer. I'm going to say no to both of these right now because I want to see what my students know right off the bat. Down here, I can say ask, I can schedule, or I can save draft. I'm going to ask. Then when the students come on, they're going to be able to click into here and they're going to have this question. They're going to be able to answer it in a short answer format. Once they do, they're going to click a button that says turn in, and actually all of the answers are going to come right here to my left-hand side, and I'm going to be able to access all of them. It's a great way to do a quick check. It's a great way to do just a morning exercise. It's also a great way to just wake them up. It doesn't have to be a math question. It can be, if you were to be any superhero, what would you be and why? It could be a little journal entry. The goal is to get our students on the computers and teaching them how to be computer literate and digital literate citizens starting at a young age.